Okay, this is a progress report on my wife's Mandalorian helmet. This is the Night Owl style, if you know the Mandalorian stuff. Up till about a year ago, my wife had actually watched more Star Wars content, movies and TV series than I had, and I was the one who took her to her first Star Wars movie. And we all loved The Mandalorian. We also loved to cosplay as a family. Yes, you got a little stuff. Even after tons of sanding and starting to put on the silver, there were just still some spots that I couldn't quite, were a little bit too low. So, but I'm really mostly hand sanding at this point. I'm not even using the Orbital sander. She's got a color scheme picked out already. I've got a really cool metallic purple for around the eyes, but it will also be these side panels that actually connect in front and as well in back. The rest will be silver, except for the cheeks is a darker, just regular purple, no metallic in it. And this is a color-changing turquoise or teal. We're going to put the turquoise here as well. And then the metallic purple. There's a vent that glues in the back here that I have lost. I may have to reprint. The earpieces will have a little bit of the metallic purple. And they'll be mostly silver with a little bit of metallic purple as well as a little bit of teal in a few spots. But yeah, she's excited. I probably I do have a visor lens, but I think my wife will be happy if I order one that fits her color scheme a little better. Like, she really loves purple, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But that's the update on... And I bet you're surprised I'm not updating you on a Captain America thing. I'm still working on that. I decided this silver isn't silvery enough for me. In a lot of light, it just looks gray. And that's fine for something like this helmet. So the only real option that I could find is actually to go all the way to full-on chrome. But I have to wait till Friday for that to come. So this is ready for that. I thought I was done with the painting on the front, but this paint is just a lower quality, and there's quite a few layers. And one of my sons was looking at it, and then he put it down somewhere, and it smacked against something and gave me these two big gouges in the paint that both went down in and up. And yes, I'm going to weather this, but they were too deep for that. Weathering it on vibranium, that would be just the paint coming off, and there being some dirty spots on the silver parts. So, yeah, that's the update. I'm kind of back to painting, but it's looking really good. I'm ready for that chrome. I did the last few coats. I even, because of the way the sanding worked, this spot was getting really low, and I was losing these details right here because between painting and sanding, because this ends up getting the most sanding because it's curved. But I went through with my little detail and added those details back in very carefully. Even with my 51-year-old, almost 52-year-old hands, I was able to steady them enough to get those nice and straight. They look like they were printed this way, not lost because of the sanding down. But so much better. All that looks great. I'm excited about it. I keep having to go back and fix these details every time I do a paint. I'm just going to have to keep doing that. And then after the chrome, I'll have to figure something out that doesn't wear off the chrome. I may even still go back in and mix up some silver with blackened steel and just paint inside those so they stand out, so that it gives them some shadowing. This divot, see, is going to be okay. I'm going to put a big smash of dirt over this spot, and we're going to say Thanos has already hit it once there. So, yeah, that's the update on cosplay right now. And getting excited. I'm going to let this dry overnight, really sand it down good again, and see if we are finally done, ready for my wife. And then I have to clean up inside these a little bit more once I've gotten all the surfaces. Go back and clean up the details, and then by the time the paint gets here, the different colors of paint, we should be ready for masking. And my wife will have something that looks like a cool helmet to show off to people. It'll be awesome. I wonder how she'll have to braid her hair. She's got so much. She'll have to braid it. Ponytail won't fit unless we cut out the vent. And she can put her ponytail through that.
That would be a cool look, though.
No, it would be weird.
It would be weird.
Anyway.